over on Hebu's side, what you're getting is you guys are getting upstaged by the other group. So the poor ministers and guild masters and whatever are attempting to give you, this greeting, but the organization of it all is completely falling apart.
I'm actually going to ask Kanwix, are there more people that have important information that should accompany us over there?
Oh, there's quite a few with all sorts of grievances and things that they would love.
Like 2 or 3 who have some kind of overview, like you seem to have.
I'll take care of all that. It's safe to say, as I look back at the rest of the people, that I can speak for the people of Freetown. And,
certainly the ones right there on the walk-up with you think that's a great idea. Right.
Yeah.
Everybody, oh yes, they say, everybody here.
You see, we're all friends here. They trust me. And I'll put my arm around Kixoko.
Love the face.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I have the full confidence of the people here.
Right.
I see.
And I'll look back. Never remember her name. Hold on, I have to go back to my notes.
You said it right a minute ago.
Lilac, and I'll just just be cool. And I'll start walking.
Where did she go?
She's okay. Fair enough. I have to believe in my heart of hearts that.
Let's hope that die roll persists. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Renee, how about you?
And,
sorry. You guys talk away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm assuming that I'm still kind of coming into the scene. This is happening, and I'm walking up. So I'm just waiting for my moment. But I want to make sure that they get a chance to play out their discussion.
Their presentation or their introductions are supposed to be made. This is exactly where it falls apart. This is exactly where Tonka is like, what the hell is going on over there? And this is when a number of people who are sort of those podcaster / broadcaster, people I was talking about, are turning their attention in the other direction. And you can hear someone say, that's Carnivix. And a couple of the dignitaries, so-called, who are meeting you, a couple of them suddenly look very guilty and very much like they want to be somewhere else. And another one is very pompous and comes up stands next to you and says, security will take care of those ruffians. Here,
says that me?
Oh, yes. He says that to you. Security will take care of those ruffians. Listen, I have a plan for the water allotments. I know a guy, and he starts talking to you about the deal that he's going to do to kind of manage and monetize the water arrangement. Because and just goes. I mean, he's seizing his moment. He's got your face. He's gonna talk about this stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut him off. I'm gonna say, I appreciate your enthusiasm. You have a plan. Plans are always good. Sometimes they're not the right plan for the job. So let's reevaluate our plans. So you hold on to that. And as far as I can see, I see no ruffians. I see people, Avix, having conversations. Perhaps we should join these conversations. And I'll, get the media. And this is your opportunity to build a common purpose of why we're here. Let's do this together, shall we? And I'll start walking up.
Okay. So, then you're doing the power walk too. I mean, you're kind of like the big, white-winged, bulky presence, right? Okay. That's the question. Are you doing the power walk or are you doing the power flight?
You know what? I'm going to walk because this is not the time to show off, that I can fly. This is not what this is about. I know I can fly. And when Hebrew flies, it's actually beautiful.
Right.
And
Oh, yes.
graceful and silent. When she walks, it's this huge, awkward, lumbering.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see the power
Right.
in
right.
Those strides.
Mm-hmm.
Those big kind of clawed feet walking up.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely want to show that power, but not the power of flight.
Ah,
Not-
I got it. I sense words in the story to be written. So the one response that I have is that Captain Tonka, this is exceeding his orders, and he says, listen, that that security chief from the tower is not joking around. He has his own squad here, and he really, really, really told me that you were really, really, really supposed to stay right here with these people.
Well, which people? I see a lot of people.
Well,
We're all people now.
He looks exasperated and says, the important ones, the people whom you're officially to meet and hear their statements, and he looks very exasperated, and then go home.
I see. We're confused on what's important here. This is important. These people down here are important, or I wouldn't be here. You think I would leave the sanctity of my library to come down here to hang around with more people who think they are important? I told those people all day. I'm here to talk to the other people, the people whose voices have risen up.
Let's see how well you
To
do
my
with
tower.
Captain Tonka and his security team, his half dozen secured member security team with him, in terms of yes, let's see how this goes. Clearly,
Oh,
you shall be detained for your own protection.
I would like to see anyone detain me.
That's right. Well, they're not. That's kind of the. Right now, it's a matter of. Oh, yeah. Right now, it's a matter of basically seeing if you can get this point across. He's
Yes.
not quite ready to take it to a tackle yet, I would say.
Right.
So this is 2 dice. Clearly, very
Okay.
conflicted, multi-pronged situation. So 2 dice, and you may investigate your traits.
All right. Let's do. I'm going to say that Hebrews is going to be trying proud and wise traits. She's trying to, not necessarily just be a big bully.
Right.
She's trying to show some
Gotcha.
sense to
Right.
these guys. So that's 2 dice for me, and then you know what?
Just for the visuals, the security team is formed up behind Tonka, forming a line
Mhm.
that would oppose your walk.
Sure. And then I don't have a lot in my pool, so I'll use you know what? I'll use them. I'll use 2 more.
All right, here we go.
All right. Moment of truth. The new dice.
Mhm.
Okay. And then more encouragement. 1-1.
All right, Renee,
That's all you need.
you were your dice
So
slipped
close.
you the no one bird all through last session. So
Begrudgingly, give
yeah,
me one.
it's
one
like,
success.
all right, they said. Do we have to? How many do we need? Only one. Oh, good. Here.
Ew.
All right.
All
So,
right.
would you like to take a die for your pool, or would you like to chit chat about how you do this?
You know, I'll take the die.
Okay. So that throws to
I'll take
me.
some die.
I'll keep this real short and sweet. Tonka is, deeply impressed, and sends a security message to his people that this is under control. This is under control. There is no no security threat here. And kind of throws you a look of, huh, you bastards aren't quite that bad, I guess. Let's. And of course, all the various gas bags and, various cronies and stuff like that are going to trail after you in confusion. But that little team with Tonka suddenly has become an honor guard.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. So as you proceed as described by yourself across the plaza, so that is, if not immediately interpretable, at least in some time, is going to be very evident to the people on the other side. Which does bring us to the Kixikol and Karnavix dialogue, as well as Mix-a-Mix and maybe someone else.
I take it we are going to meet them.
Oh,
She's
of
the one
course.
to talk to.
This one
No,
here.
that was me.
No. Never sell yourself short. You're just as important here. You are a valuable asset. Believe me.
Keep it whole. I'm collecting information. I'm not doing things. Believe
No,
me,
but you are.
she's the one you want to talk to. Come on.
I'll follow. My new friend.
Mm-hmm. So as the two of you are proceeding closer, and Karnavix and Hibu can both, for the first time, get a good look at each other.
Okay.
When
we meet, I will bow, and I will give all of Hibu's honoraries or whatever, General Hibu.
Oh, goodness. It's quite a mouthful.
Yeah, just go on and, I'll finish off with maybe the down of your breast, be forever fluffy and resplendent. We are all honored to have you here, great Hibu, and to have this great bring of knowledge here as well. And I'm playing to the cameras and I'm saying this, making sure they get the best side, and that you have wisdom. You have heard the pleas of the flightless Avix, and come as equals to speak on these matters.
That is a pause for a die roll, as well as other things people want to say.
Right.
Yes, Helma.
I gotta control the
That's version. Hibu, that's Karnavix. He says he talks for everybody here. I think you should talk to him.
Do we want to do the roll now before I speak, or should I?
Well, I think this is going to be kind of that's kind of a good question. Okay, Jerry, your impact that you're seeking to make is very much toward the public, correct?
Yes, I'm trying to let everyone's watching this see.
And okay, so I'm not sure if that's really a role yet. The cameras are pointed at you. It's not like you have to overcome some sort of opposition here.
Right.
And also, cameras, please use your imagination. This is Avix high technology, scavenged, repurposed, and reinvented down in Freetown. Who knows what that looks like, but it's in there for me.
Right.
Now, Renee, what's your response? I'm curious to all this elaborate ass kissing you seem to be receiving.
Slightly amused, but I don't let it show on my face. I will gesture back, do a very huge wing. We'll come out and I will do a returning bow. Where Karnavix, I've heard much about you in recent days. Though your name was not in my ear before. So kudos to you for the show of solidarity within your people, to follow you. And know this, that the Avix, their voices become loud and more urgent they're coupled and separated from the clock, and we cannot have that. So I'm here to hear your voice and to bring the flock again back together.
This is exactly what we wanted to hear. If it's above, and the ones below would come together as equals and to move forward into a new future.
I don't think that's what she said. Sorry, go on. Just a footnote.
This is always.
Yes. Well, I think that there's much to discuss, and the role of the AVICs down below being fully recognized and valued, and to be more, to be more involved in all matters of state and in decision making and their role. So let us talk. I'm here to listen.
Wow, this is all a wonderful start. I mean, goodness gracious, Jerry, go ahead.
Well, is there? Are we just? Is this where it's going to happen, or is it someplace that we will repair to, or are we talking here? Because if so,
yeah, the staging seems inevitable. The media, there's rumbles of activity. There seems to be some disagreement back there at the cop crowd interface. It's not giving you that yet, but it's clearly not all harmonious back there. There's also a bit of a clamor away from the walk-up. There's a lot of people who filled the streets. There's a whole lot of what's going on now. Do we blow up the vehicles or not? Or, hey, wait, no fair. Carnivix always gets to be up front. What about my faction? Shut up. Fuck your faction. Oh, yeah? Smack. Right? Stuff like that could easily be going on out there in the throng. You got a throng. People have opinions. Right now, you don't really know much about that, but just, there's, throngs. They do that.
Right.
So
I
go ahead.
think as far as Hebrew is concerned with this whole thing, it was very much acknowledging that this could go sideways very quickly. And I think by having the honor guard here, that it's actually almost be like a celebrity moment for some people that maybe never seen such a thing, and in a way can kind of take the fire out of it just because it's kind of more like a, this is such an unusual thing. You don't want to kind of mess that up. You want to see more of this, and this is so I want to definitely build on.
Got it. Right.
Very much television. By Beyonce moment. So just to kind of help calm.
I got that right. I mean, there isn't like a burgeoning riot out there. I'm just letting you know all the different things that could easily be going on, because at this moment for everybody, I wondered about this, and I looked at my little diagram, and I thought, and I said, yeah, because this is the moment when all the kites get disintegrated. Yeah. And above is revealed the eerily effective formation of military trained security ops from above, in their flight formation and with their wrist weapons, obviously activated. And the OMAC doesn't even have it. I mean, he's using technology for this, but he just has to speak casually, and the voice just goes across, acres of space, which is, this is a security operation, according code A/4 / primary. and he says, you are to disperse to your homes, and Carnivix, you are placed under protection. And says, Hibu, you are placed under protection. And there's no mention of Kixkul.